Welcome back sa aking channel at sa videong ito ay tatalakayin ko ang factoring general trinomial at ito ang ikalawang bahagi, ang trinomial in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Ituloy nyo lang ang panonood at ito ay gagawin kong simple, detalyado at madaling intindihin. Kung bago ka lang napadpad sa aking channel, huwag mong kalimutang mag-subscribe para updated ka sa mga sunod-sunod na videos na i-upload ko sa channel kong ito. Number 1, we will factor 2x squared plus 13x plus 15. First to do is list all the factors of the first term, which is 2. No other factor, which is 2 times 1. List also the factors of 15. 15 is 1 times 15 and 3 times 5. Next, factor the first term, which is 2x squared. So we have 2x and x. To get the signs of the factors, kindly go on to this table. The first column is the last term. The second column is the middle term. The third column are the factors. If the last term is positive, the middle term is positive, the sign of the two factors are both positive. If the last term is positive, the middle term is negative, the sign of the factors are both negative. And if the last term is negative, do not ask or do not consider the middle term. Automatic, the sign is positive and negative. And just because our last term is positive, the middle term is positive, we have plus and plus. Then the factors of 15, try muna natin yung 3 and 5. So we have 3 times 5. To check if the combination factors are correct, kindly double check on the middle term, which is 13x. By multiplying the inner terms, so we have 3 times x is 3x. Also the outer terms, 2x times 5 is 10x, so we have 13x. And 13x is the same with the middle term. Therefore, the combination of the factors are now correct. So we can say now that the factors of 2x squared plus 13x plus 15 are quantity 2x plus 3 and quantity x plus 5. Let's have another example. So we have number 2, 3x squared minus 25x plus 28. As usual, list all the factors of 3. So 3 is only the factors are 3 times 1, 28. So we have 1 times 28, 2 times 14, and 4 times 7. Next, let's now go on to trial and error to get the right combination. The factors of 3x squared are 3x times x. The sign of our last term is positive, the middle term is negative, so we are here, so we have minus and minus. The factors of 28 are, try natin yan muna, 7 and 4. Then to check the negative 25x, kindly multiply and get the sum of the inner terms, which is negative 7 times x is negative 7x. 3x times negative 4 is negative 12x. 7 and 12, we have negative 19x. And this is not correct to our middle term, negative 25x. Meaning, these are not correct. So, next, is we can interchange 4 and 7 just because the two values here are not the same. So we can interchange. This will become 7 and this, this will become 4, this will become 7. Then do the same. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. 3x times negative 7 is negative 21x. They are both signs of negative, so if they will be added, negative 25x. And our negative 25x is now the same with our middle term. Meaning, these two combinations are already correct. So, the factors now of the given polynomial 3x squared minus 25x plus 28 are 3x minus 4 and x minus 7. Let us proceed to example number 3. 10x squared plus 19x minus 2. Again, list all the possible factors of 10. 1 times 10 and 2 times 5. The possible factors of 2 are 1 times 2. Then, by trial and error, let us determine now the combination. The factors of 10, we try muna natin yung 2 times 5. So we have 2x times 5x. Our last term is negative. According to our rule, if the last term is negative, do not consider the middle term. Just write plus or minus and plus. The factors of 2 are 1 and 2. Then let us check if they will become 19x. 1 times 5x is 5x. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. 5x minus 4x is x, which is not 19x. Meaning, this is not correct. Another option we can do is we can interchange 1 and 2. So this will become 2 and will become 1. 2 times 5x is 10x. 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x. 10 minus 2 is positive 8x. Again, this is not 19x. So this combination again is not correct. Now, we are now through interchanging 1 and 2. So our option now is 2 and 5 is also not possible. Go on to 1 and 10. So this will become x and this will become 10x. Then 2 and 1 again. Proceed. 2 times 10x equals 20x. X times negative 1 is negative x. 20 minus x, we have an imaginary one there. So we have 19x. And 19x is now equal to our middle term. Therefore, this combination are now the factors of the given polynomial. Next, example number 4, factor 6x squared plus x minus 12. As usual, list all the possible factors of 6. So 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. The possible factors of 12 are 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. Let us first try the lowest. So we have 3x times 2x. Since this is negative, the sign to be used is positive and negative or negative and positive. Let us try the factors, the lowest factors of 12, which are 3 and 4. Again, add the product of the inner terms and the outer terms that will become x. 3 times 2x equals 6x. 3x times negative 4 is negative 12x. They are different in sign, so 12 minus 6 is 6. 12 is higher, so negative 6x. And this is not negative 6x, meaning this combination is not correct. So we can interchange 4 and 3 just because the first term 3x and 2x are not equal. They are the same 3x, do not interchange, it's useless. So this will become 4 and 3. Let us check. 3 times 2x, 4 times 2x equals 8x. 3x times negative 3 is negative 9x. Different in signs. 8x minus 9x is negative x. They are now both x but different in signs. Meaning, these combinations are already correct but they are opposite in signs. So, this positive will become negative and this negative will become positive, and these are now the factors of the given polynomial. Number 5 example. Factor 8x squared plus 6xy minus 35y squared. The possible factors of 8 are 1 times 8 and 2 times 4. The possible factors of 35 is 1 times 35 and 5 times 7. Let us now know the proper combination or the correct combination. Let us use 2 and 4. So we have 2x and 4x as the factors of 8x squared. Since the third term or the last term is negative, so we have plus and minus, or it can be also minus or plus. It's up to you. Then let us try 5 and 7. So we have 5y and 7y because we have y squared there. Okay, next. Negative 5 times 4. Negative 5y times 4x is negative 20xy. 2x times 7y is 14xy. They are different signs, so subtract 20 minus 14 is 6xy. Okay. 6xy is the same on the middle term, but they are opposite in signs. Again, the combinations are correct. The sign will be reversed. Negative will become positive and positive will become negative. Therefore, these are now the factors of the given polynomial. Number 6 problem. Factor 18x squared plus 30xy plus 8y squared. Again, let us determine all the possible factors of 18. 1 times 18, 2 times 9, and 3 times 6. The possible factors of 8 are 1 times 8 and 2 times 4. Next, determine the right combination. Let's do the process of trial and error. Let's use first 3 and 6 and 2 and 4. So we have 3x plus 6x as the factors of 18x squared. Then since it is positive and or plus and plus also the middle term, so we have plus on the factors. The factors of 8y squared, try 2 and 4. So we have 2y and 4y. Then let us determine 30xy so that we can say this add. And again, let us multiply and add the inner terms and the outer terms. If their sum is 30xy, this combination is already correct. Okay, let us try. 2y times 6x is 12xy. 3x times 4y is 12xy. 12 plus 12 is 24xy. Are we looking for 24xy? No, we are looking for 30xy. Meaning, this combination is not correct. So let us go on to other combination. Since 3x and 6x are not equal, so we can interchange 2 and 4. So it can be 4y, it can be 2y. And let us try. 4y times 6x is 24xy. 3x times 2y is 6xy. They are both positive. 24 plus 6 is 30xy. Are we looking for 30xy? Yes, double check for 30xy. Meaning, these combinations are already the factors of the polynomial above. Muli, kung nagustuhan mo at nakatulong sa iyo ang video na ito, please like. At pakishare mo na rin para makatulong din tayo sa iba.